Hey guys, Blue here, back with another video, and before we get into this, I just wanted to take a quick moment to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm honestly mind blown. I don't know what's changed in the algorithm, but I've been posting on YouTube for about 11 months, so just under a year, and in that time we've accumulated, like, as of last week we had like 135 subs, 130 subs, something like that. And in this last week we have now gone to, at the time of this recording, 292 subs. Like, that's fucking crazy. I've done what I would normally do in almost a year in a week, so I'm incredibly thankful for you guys. I hope you enjoy this video, and let's get into it. Alright guys, so in today's video we're going to be running the Knight. There was a request on the channel to see some Knight gameplay, and I realized I have not played Knight in a while. There was also a Mikey request, but we went with Knight just because, like I said, there's a lack of Knight on the channel. We will get to Mikey here in the next video or two. So let's go ahead and get into the build. Our first perk here, we're going to be running Deadlock, one of my favorite slowdown perks. After a generator is repaired, the entity blocks the generator with the most progress for 30 seconds. I like this perk. Passive slowdown doesn't require me to do anything, just naturally happens, and it guarantees you at least 30 seconds of extra time that you normally would not have had on a gen. Next we have Corrupt Intervention. 3 generators located furthest from you are blocked by the entity for 120 seconds at the start of the trial. Corrupt Intervention deactivates when a survivor enters the dying state. Next, the highlight of the build, Infectious Fright. Any survivors that are within your terror radius while another survivor is put into the dying state will scream and reveal their location to you for 6 seconds. This could be a slugging build, but it's not. I just felt like throwing a theme build together. It's going to revolve around making survivors scream. Probably should have had Eruption if that was what I was going for, but again, I don't like kicking gens, so I prefer the passive slowdown. Pairing with Infectious Fright, we got Monitor and Abuse. While in chase, your terror radius is increased by 8 meters. Otherwise, your terror radius is decreased by 8 meters and your field of view is increased by 10 degrees. So, why I like this on Knight and with Infectious Fright, specifically on any killer, it allows you to get close to them, so when you're not in chase, your terror radius is decreased by 8 meters. So you'll be able to get closer to them before they realize that you're actually there. Secondary though, most importantly, is while we're in chase, our terror radius becomes increased. So when you down a survivor while you're in chase with them, your terror radius is increased. Infectious Fright kicks in. Remember, any survivor that's within our terror radius will scream and reveal their location for 6 seconds. So it just helps give that extra push of your terror radius when you down someone. Super helpful information. And then it pairs nicely with our add-on here, which is also key to this build. Excuse my butchering of this pronunciation, Healing Poultice, but what matters more is the effect, not how I pronounce it. So after summoning the assassin, all survivors within 24 meters from the guard's initial position scream and reveal their current location for 5 seconds. To get more value out of this, we have the Treated Blade. When cycling through summoned guards, the assassin appears twice in a row. So that is the build. Nothing crazy, just something I thought would be fun. If you decide to try it, let me know. Let me know if you throw Eruption on there, any kind of changes you guys do. Drop a comment below. Thank you guys again for watching. If you are not subscribed, please consider. I'm dropping my Twitch channel down in the comments below. Consider following me there for some live gameplay, and I will see you guys around. All right, and our first game brings us over to the Knight's map, actually, the Shattered Square. All right, so I'm not really quite sure which direction I want to head in. I'm guessing they either spawned in that corner or to my right. And so I guess I'll just head over to the right. It's always kind of the one thing with Corrupt, even though it buys you time, is that sometimes survivors will just opt to wait it out, which can be really frustrating. It doesn't happen too often, but it does. And actually they spawned way over here. So we see somebody on the gen straight ahead. I see Ash. He wants to be chased. We'll let him vault. That would get us some time to get our guard over here to kick that gen. Okay, and I kind of see everybody. Someone's crouched right here. All right, she gets me there. I don't have to worry about any means necessary since it is currently disabled. Unfortunately for them, this will be a hit unless somehow we get spun. And now I know where at least 3 people are. Ash is to my right. Cheryl was on the gen. And here goes our last person. Here's Fung. She wants to take a hit. I'll give it to her. I will take a free injury and a pallet. Probably should use my guard. It is the assassin. Let's wait a second here. Ash is right here. Let's see if we can throw this guard in front of the pallet. Oh, I misplayed. I meant to throw it ahead of that pallet. That's okay. I wanted it to proc a chase. He wants to be chased. He's giving us a clicky. All right, so here we have monitor and abuse. This is where monitor and abuse is going to give me some value. Just because it's hard. I felt like it might be able to sneak up on them with how distant the terror radius might sound. So everybody's taking hits. I don't know why. It's so early in the game, but that's fine. I'll get the free pressure. Here comes Infectious Fright. Let's see who's around. Okay, so Ash is nearby, but I didn't see where the proc was. He's definitely above us, I think. I didn't see it again. That's the only thing with screaming builds is when they're close to you like that. He tried to flashlight us. When they're close to you like that, if they're too close, you won't be able to see the scream icon. I don't know what he's doing, but we gotta punish it. He's gonna go for a blind. That's fine. Stare at the floor. That's a down. And here are 2 survivors, so let's go ahead and send the guard out that way. I don't know if they're healing or what's going on here. Here we go. It's free pressure. So now the other survivor is being chased. Ash is on the floor. Here's our free hit. Almost missed that. Go ahead and get this pallet out the way. Fung is still being chased. Cheryl will probably get the pickup. That's fine. I want to see if I can stop this instead. I don't know what happened. He's mad, I guess. His name is I Hate DVD, so we'll go ahead and pick up. We'll go for the trade. We'll go ahead and I'll just take her to this hook. We'll make a trade. Oh, we got a breakdown gamer. That's not good for me. Ooh, that gen's almost done too. I don't know if we're gonna make this. Thank God. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our guard out just to kick this. Buy us a few seconds. The Fong is the one with sprint burst, I believe. That's what I tried to do earlier. I didn't want to break the pallet. I just wanted to drop the guard off. Hit the guard and chase. I'm not hitting her because I'm an idiot. That's why. I thought the guard would be able to hit her and then I would be able to capitalize on it. Bit of a misplay. She still got hurt, but I don't think I'm gonna win this mind game. Yeah, no. We just gotta break this. She screams. I got this pallet to worry about. Ooh, they're healing under hook. We lose that chase. That's okay. Let's come back over here. Monitor and abuse. Let's just get nice and close. How are you gonna play this, Ash? What's nice is they have flashies, but because we have this add-on that makes them scream. Granted, I wasn't the assassin that time. It interrupts their animation. Oh, and he's down. And you don't have to worry about getting flashlight, period, because you just drop a guard, and if they try to go for it, they're just gonna go down. Any DC. And there you have it, folks. What's one thing with Knight? They actually are gonna finish this gen in my face. That's okay, you'll go down for it. I tried to record Knight gameplay all last week, and every single game people were DCing, but it was to a point where it wouldn't have been suitable footage because, you know, people would just DC as soon as they see me spawn. As soon as they see there's Knight, they don't want to play. And so it made it really hard to capture content. This went on long enough that I am just gonna, obviously I'm gonna keep this footage because I'm here talking still. Because I have used like almost all of my Scream add-ons already at this point, trying to get footage where people didn't all DC. And we have a pallet here. No, I misread that. I don't know why I thought it was pallet, not a TNL wall. Going to shack. That would make sense. But oh, okay, she went to the left. It's really hard for them to guess where I'm at. You can see them kind of trying to figure it out. Love monitor and abuse. And that's game. Torment Freak on the Cold Wind Farm. This damn map. It's like I like this map, but I don't at the same time. As killer, I don't like it. I'm gonna go ahead and get this wall out the way. Might as well get our assassin in rotation. I see someone right away. She obviously has sprint burst. Yeah, whenever they walk like that, I'm like, ah, you got sprint burst. I'll chase just for, I want to kind of take a look at who's around. I already saw scratch marks. Let's get her to scream. I kind of misjudged the way she ran. There we go. And I lost her. Did you find her, assassin? These goddamn crops, man. That's a down. And so corrupt is over. This is an instance where maybe corrupt wasn't the best, but I still love it. I still swear by it. Alright, let's go take a look at where these people are at. Let me see if they're over here. And they are. So Claudette screams. She's pushing left. Let's see if we can catch up to her. She may not know that we're actually coming. There we go. And she makes that. And she's gone. Okay, fair enough. But we shut down Shack at least. I was not in the mood to play at Shack right now. Trying to see how she runs this. It sounds like someone's on the gen over to my left. I'm actually going to break off of her and see if we can sneak up on them. They already started leaving. I was hoping that maybe they wouldn't notice and that they would stay on a gen. This is still going to be a hit though. See how she plays this. She didn't go for the pallet. So, no windows of opportunity gaming here. Sounds like the gen to my right also has progress, but I am going to stay on this person. Kind of waste of time on Claudette. She's kind of just holding forward. She's not doing anything crazy. Alright, let's see where Infectious Fright. Nobody's around, alright. So we're just out for the pickup. You know what would be nice on this build too is knockout. With the footage I was running last week that I told you I tried to do where people were DCing, I had knockout instead of monitor and abuse. And just kind of force people, I saw scratch marks, force people to come off the gen to come for the pickup. But I think the knockout was the little push they needed at DC. They did not like that. So I lost Claudette. Well, goddamn, I hear her and I don't see her. The crops got me, man. That's embarrassing. No screen. Alright, well, oh, there she is. Oh, that's Meg. Claudette's back on the gen. You little shit. I won't lose you this time. She knows. It's so hard to track. And her little outfit, man. She's like camouflaged. Here's Megan. I'm gonna stay on Claudette. I'm very surprised you didn't drop that. I guess you'll go around. We'll shut it down. She holds forward. Ooh, I thought for sure you were gonna take a hit. I could probably hit her, but I'd rather just pick this girl up, not risk her going for the pallet. Nice. Maybe could have done that differently. Oh, free hit. Perfect. And we push her on the other side, so she's not gonna be able to make a trade off the bat like that. We'll just hold forward here. We lose our first gen. Not too bad, all things considered. We'll go ahead and drop a guard over here. I'm trying to pick up, and this person's putting themselves on hook. I lost her. And that's what happens every time, I'm telling you guys. We play knight, they DC, or they kill themselves on hook. Alright, our guard hits Michaela. Nice free pressure. Just break this and hold forward. All right, we lose another gen. Good for you guys. No information at the moment. There's some very faint scratch marks. Someone was definitely here. I'm gonna step up here and take a look around. And I'm sending out this assassin just to see if we can get anybody to scream, and there's nothing. Unfortunate that we ended up on this map with this build because it's hard to get info. It's a pretty big map. Hello, I see you. Nice try though. I want to see if we can stop this trade from happening. Oh, I hit the wrong person. That's some absolute bullshit. Claudette, we know where two of them are at. Let's go ahead and send this out just to kick the gen. And which hook do we want to go to? Okay. Just missing skill checks everywhere. Kind of torn which direction I want to go in. I want to see what Claudette's up to over here. She stayed over here. The answer is no. That gen is back to 0. So let's check these two out. Still regressing, it sounds like. Yeah, so they're over here is my guess. No, well, kind of. We see scratch marks heading over to Hook, actually. Let's see if we can stay out of sight here behind this and get close with monitor and abuse. There we go. There's my perk value. Everybody's hurt now. Wonderful. I'm actually about to lose the gen on my left. Yeah, I heard it. Well, things might get interesting, y'all. There we go. I want to place it with her in position here and push her out to the right. We should be able to cut her off. There we go. She actually has a lot more distance on us than I thought she did. Not that it really matters. She will go down unless I fuck this up horrendously. And all right, we got some info over there. I'm gonna go ahead and kick this gen. I'll go ahead and take you over here. So I hear nothing over here. I'm gonna go ahead and get back over to the gen in this corner. I'm gonna kind of look around. Yeah. So no one here. Misread that. I heard it, but I didn't realize it was still gonna be regressing. So monitor and abuse lets us get up to Claudette. She did not realize we were there. There's a down. And there's our first kill of the game because this person sent themselves to stage 2. They're not even fighting anymore. They're over it. Which is funny because honestly, the game's not that out of control, you know? If this was her second hook, revenge from the grave. If this was her second hook, like they're not in the worst spot. You know what I mean? Like it could be way worse. All right, let's go ahead and get them to patrol there. And let's head on over this way. I see somebody. So Meg's hiding in the grass over here in the crops. And she's hurt, which is beautiful. 2 survivors over here. There we go. This Rebecca does not give a shit at all about her teammates. And by that I mean she could have taken a hit earlier and she did it. And she could have taken a hook there and she didn't. And she tried to sabotage that hook, but we sent out the guard and the guard said, no ma'am. Not today. Well, I mean, she got it done, but was it worth it? She got hurt and I still got to a hook anyway, you know? And I think this game is pretty much over. I mean, I could definitely still lose, but at this point I kind of highly doubt it. That gen is almost done, but we'll interrupt it. And the screams tell us exactly what we need to know, which is where they're both at, and they're both here. They tried to heal. Why? I don't understand why they would do that. I don't lose her in the crops this time, and that's it down. I could slug for the 4K there, but I won't be stinky mean knight. I'll just take my hook. Have a general idea of where she might be. We have our assassin, so we'll drop them off over here. No screams, which tells me they are not in that corner. Not in the locker. She went for the save. Very nice. Just trying to get my power back. Alright, so she's gonna opt to body block. That's fine. Oh, you're in trouble. She's gonna hold right. I kind of want to push her to the left into our guard. Actually, it doesn't matter. She's going to a dead zone. She had to comp corner us. She's taking us to the corner. Yeah. Well, Michaela is making sure that we've learned our lesson. Ooh, not hook stab. But unfortunately for her, it's the one right here, so it doesn't really matter. Enjoy the tea bags. And yeah, this game is over. So now the search for hatch begins. So not the best showcase on this map of this build, but you can see the idea here is the constant information with your guards, just knowing where, you know, 2 people are on a gen. It's really helpful, and it's a fun build. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you get less DCs than I did. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you guys around.